Okay, we're live. Good morning, everybody. Let's see. Emily's making sure. I think I might need to shut those blinds. Look at how washed out it is.
Why don't we? There we go. Yep, it's live. Yeah, that's better.
Good morning. How is everybody this morning? We are excited to share all of our quilting we've done over the past week. Sorry. Hi, Corey. We have a lot to share. Is everybody nice and warm this week? Last week?
Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Good
hi, Gail.
morning. Just started watching the Rose lately, turning in from Atlanta. Good morning, girls. Where's Nettie?
Where's
Mom is gone.
she? Abandoned us. No, I'm just kidding.
She might be watching.
Hi, Mom, if you're watching.
If she can figure it out. I'm just kidding.
We love you.
She's dog sitting.
She's dog sitting for her really good friend. Hello from Maine. Wow, Maine. I bet it's cold up there.
I've always wanted to go to Maine.
I have too. It's somewhere that's always been on my list. Is
Massachusetts?
No, Massachusetts is MA.
I don't know.
Hello
Oh,
from
there's
MS.
Mom. Mom's in the comments. Good morning.
Good morning, Mom. We miss you. Everybody misses you. Colorado. We'll just wait just a little bit more till we get started. We have a whole 22 people watching. I feel very accomplished already. We've had quite the week.
Wisconsin. Go Green Bay.
Except they lost.
They always choke. I love the Packers.
Yeah, she is a Packers fan.
Anyway.
All right. So we'll get started. Hi, Nettie. Everybody misses Mom. She'll be back next time. Oh, Washington State. I haven't been there. I would love to visit. Michigan. Okay, we'll get started. So first of all, we are going to talk about what?
Arkansas.
Oh, Arkansas. We are going to talk about the block. Oh, she lives in Green Bay. Wow.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. Sorry. I'm like, squirrel. Okay. First of all, we're going to talk about the block of the month pattern. It's been a long time coming. I'm going to share a sneak peek to get you guys excited. My mom has been tirelessly working on this. We were waiting on some block lock rulers. I don't know if you guys have ever used these.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Might be easier to see on there. So block lock, has anyone used these before? They are life-changing. Oh, West Jordan. Hi, Frankie. So in the block of the month, I would highly suggest getting these. If you want to pre-order them with me, you can. We're using 3 sizes. We're using the 4x8 finished. It's really hard to see these. Okay, love block lock.
No idea how to use it.
I am going to do a demonstration on how to use these because we will be using them a lot. This is the 4x8 flying geese.
I've never used any. Like, I've used this
half
kind.
square triangle.
I've used this kind, but the other ones I would need a lesson too.
So we're going to be using the 4x8 flying geese, the 2x4 flying geese, and the 2.5-inch square, which is our most, we use this the most, half square triangle. Like I said, they're life-changing. There's a lot of flying geese units in this quilt. There's a lot of half square triangles. So here is a little sneak peek. I think we're going for a 6-month. You've never tried the flying geese. The flying geese one is life-changing because you oversize your flying geese and then you trim them down. You're not losing your points. It is amazing. And that's what we were waiting for. I thought I had the correct size. We had just one size up and I needed one size smaller. So this is a little sneaky peek of one of the blocks. These are 16-inch blocks.
And we're using all Lori Holt, right?
Yes.
It's
so
gonna
these
be
flying,
so bright and pretty, you guys.
see, these are the flying geese. There's lots of flying geese.
I love flying geese, actually. They're probably one of my favorite ones to do.
Yes, so pretty. Okay, sold. Is that what she said?
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing pre-orders for kits. I'm hoping to have pre-orders set up for next week. And the quilt, they're 16-inch blocks. I will be showing the final quilt as soon as we get
there.
Get there. Mom's gonna work on it when she gets back. So, Mom. So we're gonna do pre-orders for kits, and the reason I'm doing pre-orders is because we just want to know how much fabric I'm gonna need to order. So pre-orders, and then if you'd like to pre-order any of the block lock rulers, I will have Emily list each size. So in case you already have one, they are an investment. They are on the expensive side, but you use them all the time. And the sizes we're using are very common. So the 4x8, the 2x4, and the 2.5. Those are very common sizes. So they would be great additions to your ruler stash. Which, if you can make things easier with rulers, I say invest in it, because my mom did one of the blocks without the block locks and she was struggling, and I was like, we need to just get the other size. So we did. Okay.
Sorry, I'm posting something.
She's doing all the social media. So if you guys have any questions about block lock, let me know. I'm going to do a demonstration before the morning, Erin. Before we start the block of the month, I'm going to do a demonstration on how to use the block lock rulers.
Can you post in the shop which block locks we need?
Yes.
Maybe we could create a section in Etsy that's just for the quilt along.
Okay. The
Does
block
that
of the
sound
month.
good? Like, that way you click on it, you could buy like
all the
the
supplies.
kit, the lock blocks,
backing sets, because we're not going to include backing in the kit. It'll be all the fabrics for the front and background, and then if you want to purchase backing separately, you can. So we'll make a section with all the supplies we're using in this sew along, and it is free. You just have to be signed up for the newsletter. Emily will post a link in the description when we're done. So if you're not subscribed to the newsletter, you need to be subscribed, because they're going to be free. It's a free block of the month, and it's going to be 6 months. I'm not a huge fan. I'm almost done with a block of the month I started last year, and it seems like it's gone on forever, and so I think a little bit shorter is nice because it's not dragging on. So 6 months, and again, this is a little sneak peek for those of you joining in late. So, all right. Now, I don't know if you guys watch our Celeste too, but I talked about how this pattern has basically taken over my life the last week. I don't know about you guys, but once I get something in my head, it's like I have to get it out and start doing it until I can move on to the next thing. That's my personality, I guess. So I designed this. It's called Springtime Garden. It is carrots and tulips.
So cute.
And I'm obsessed. I kind of have like a thing for carrots right now. They're just so cute. And the pattern will come with the quilt size and a table runner size. So yes,
adorable.
it is so adorable. I have some people testing right now, and it's adorable. I went to go cut out mine, the sample yesterday, but I kind of changed some of the oranges because I don't know if you can see, the orange is kind of like an ombre. And oh, thank you, Jennifer. I really want to achieve this ombre look if I can. So as I was, sorry, I'm kind of cutting Emily's face off.
Fine.
As I got all the fabric out because I wanted to use solids, which is totally not me.
But I think I love solid.
Yes, and when I designed it, I'm like, this needs to be in solids. Like, I think it's gonna be cute in scrappy too. Unfortunately, it's gonna be partly solids and partly fabrics that read as solid. So one of my testers, Christine, my friend, she is testing, and she did her tulips yellow, so they're yellow with the orange carrots, and it has this like retro vintage vibe that it was so cute.
I would totally make that. Even if I just made the runner. I don't know if I could commit to a quilt, but it's so cute.
So the pattern will be the full quilt and the table runner, and honestly, any way you make this, whether you make it with cute scrappy prints or solids, it's going to be adorable.
Yes.
We are going to kit the sample version that I'm going to make, or my mom will probably be making it. My mom, she's gone today, but she is our sample sewer, and when she gets back...
I'm your protege.
Yes, Emily...
I've been sample sewing a little bit.
Yes, she has. And she's been doing a wonderful job.
Yeah.
I've been really proud of her skills lately. So
she even said I did something better than her the other day, and
we'll talk about it later.
Believe it.
We have something to show. I know. I was like, you did better than I did.
It's kind of cool to like, after you sew for a while, you learn how to like make it work better. Like, I don't know how to describe it, like where your hands are and how you line things up, and it's
everybody has their own way of doing things.
Like, if you look back, like my present quilt I made, it was pretty dang wonky. Like,
some of her seam allowances are like huge. That big.
I don't even know.
But that's the thing, the more you sew, you get better. How important seam allowance is, and keeping accurate seam allowance.
Yes.
So,
Mom said she can't wait to make it.
I'm so glad.
Sure?
So I'm gonna have her make the quilt version, and I want to make
one.
The table runner.
And weirdly, I always imagined tulips purple. But I don't think it'd be cute with orange, because orange and purple are contrasting colors. But
no purple for me. Just kidding. I have something purple to
pink
show you
would be
today.
Cute.
No, I picked the pink because
Are there blue tulips? Like
are there
turquoise?
blue tulips?
I like blue. Blue is my favorite color.
That would be cute, because I did think of using this aqua that I used as the background of the cover. I thought about using that somewhere in the pattern, because I just love how this looks together, but
yeah.
I wasn't quite sure. Even if you did an aqua background on the carrots, I don't know. I'd have to play with it. So we're excited about this. We're hoping to have the release sometime in March. So watch for that. Okay, we're gonna talk about this quilt behind us. We had a lot of, I don't know if we mentioned framed. Did we mention framed in the last quilt tube?
We might have. I don't
remember.
It Jelly Roll?
Yeah, it's a jelly roll pattern, and this is my, should we, okay.
Guess we're standing.
We're standing. Okay. Let's get close so they can see the fabric, and then we'll go back. This is a combination. This is a combination of 2 lines. So we used, sorry you can't like see my face. Lella Boutique's Garden Variety or Lollipop something. And then Strawberry Jam by Corey Yoder. And those lines are a couple of years old, so it might be hard to find. But I just think you shouldn't be afraid to combine lines. And a lot of times it might be hard, but these worked so well with each other. And we did a Christmas one, and we don't have that out right now, and we combined 2 different lines for that. But my favorite part of this quilt is the quilting, which
This is my favorite design.
I did like micro quilting on this, and I just love it. I wish this was big enough for my bed, although there is purple in it, but it's a very different purple. Like I can't even explain that
It's
color.
like a plum.
The back
It's
is
so
gorgeous.
cute.
So this is the back. I don't know if you want to see a close-up. I don't know if you can see the quilting better close up. It's like little pillow tops almost. So cute. This is available as paper or PDF in the shop.
Let's see.
So
The quilting is gorgeous. It looks dimensional. I think you did mention framed when you were talking about favorite pre-cuts.
okay. Yes. And I had some questions about it in my messages, so I hope I answered those. I don't know if I did, but one of my favorite quilts that we've done.
I wouldn't mind giving it a go.
I wouldn't mind.
If we rekitted it.
I
Kitted
think,
it. Just kidding. You need to get some jelly rolls.
I think a neutral palette.
Oh, yes. For my bed, because my gingham gardens didn't fit my bed.
Yes, a neutral palette, like the grays, the charcoal,
That'd be so pretty.
I'm gonna throw this word out here, but we were talking about this with my aunt. Farmhousey look. What to you, like, what does farmhouse mean to you? Like, what would make something look farmhouse? I want to know your opinions, because we
Couldn't decide.
couldn't decide.
I think there's 2 versions. There's multiple, but
Yeah. So what constitutes something as farmhouse? I basically said muted palettes with, I think large florals and gingham. Like, I think whites, grays, and checks. Yeah, checks.
I agree, yeah.
I definitely, and like,
The very white, muted.
everything is
grays.
muted. That to me speaks farmhouse.
Mhm.
So if you got, like, do you guys like the farmhouse look? Do you?
I love it.
Somebody did a farmhouse version.
Like, even the gray, like, Corioder's, like, her, except the blue, I feel like if you did all her, like, grays and yellows, I feel like that's farmhouse.
I agree that a neutral, floral checks and soft colors. Love farmhouse. Yeah, I love it
Like
too.
her tree runner.
I did a farmhouse tree, simplicity. That's another good way of putting it. So my aunt.
Farmhouse equals checks, monotone, neutrals,
Simplistic.
So everyone agrees, simplicity.
It's simple. my aunt, she wants to make a quilt. She's doing a block of the month, she said, with some of her friends, and she wants to do the quilt in a farmhouse version, and she just was confused as to what specifically that meant. And my first instinct was a muted palette with like I think Urban Chicks from Moda did a farmhouse line, and
but
there
then
were
there's
these
like the
giant...
Lauren Holt farmhouse look.
Yeah.
Farmhouse vintage, like hers.
No, hers is Farm Girl.
Oh, like her Farm Girl.
That is, I think that's
like a different kind of farm.
Yeah.
That's like bright, colorful, vintage farmhouse.
Yeah. And I think what's the designer that does the show on HGTV, Joanna Gaines?
Yeah, she has a store here in town that she like has a lot of stuff in. It's called The Passport.
I think she started this whole farmhousey look.
Yeah, the
trend, and I love it.
Yeah.
I really do love it. And anyway, so
hello.
Hey, Kim.
Hi. All right.
Okay, so next, happy. Oh, I wanted to show a previous finish. This, and I got this out because it's the same line we used in here, and I did the same quilting. It's mini starbound, and you can really see that quilting. If you need a quick, easy project, this is it.
That would be so cute, just hung in your room.
I have this hanging on a vintage window in my entry.
Yeah.
So cute. All right, so we have something exciting to share. I did a little sneak peek on my Instagram. So last year, I get to design sometimes for new lines from Riley Blake, and I've done it for other companies too, but I do it a lot for Riley Blake. When they have a line of fabric, they want to show it in quilts or like apparel type things, and sometimes their designers aren't quilters, and so they're just surface designers, so they don't always have a quilt that the designer has designed for that collection. So I had the obsessed with Halloween, and I'm obsessed with this designer, Jill Howarth. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. She has the cutest illustrations. So when they showed me this line, I was like, heck yes, I want to do it. So I did 2 projects. One of them is this, and we haven't binded it. This is Boo, and sorry, my nose like itches. Somebody's talking about me. They actually are making this into a boxed kit. So, simple. My mom literally sewed this like in a couple hours.
Yeah, super cute.
So if we go close up, and then this is like one of my favorites.
Halloween is my favorite holiday. Bring on all the Halloween.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes. She is a fabulous designer. I ordered
like teeny prints.
I ordered some of her new line. Okay, look at this. It's like a word search print.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Amazing.
It's a pretty blue too.
Thank you, Erin. It's a very different color palette, but it works, and I love the blue. So the front is the oranges and the blacks.
You have it upside down.
I do.
It's okay.
It's all right. You guys get the idea. And then the other project is a haunted house with a fun border. So this is the other pattern. This is Happy Haunting. And we have a big haunted house here in the middle, and then some granny square and some pumpkins to finish it off. I just love this so much, you guys. Like, it just totally makes my day when I see this. This backing Okay. This is the main print of the collection. And so what it is are these cute little animals that are dressed in costumes. So there is a rabbit dressed as a cowboy. There's a
so
mouse
cute.
dressed up as a dinosaur.
There's a wiener dog dressed
A
as
wiener.
a mummy.
It is adorable, you guys. You guys are gonna love it. I'm obsessed.
And it has like the galaxy, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, it has
like the windows,
planets.
have the stars and galaxy.
Great. Oh, thank you.
Just
the
like
spider
a wall
web.
hanging would be.
Great line of fabric for fussy cutting.
Yes. Yeah.
If you have like a fussy cut stash, which are, I would consider prints that have like really cute motifs that you would want to stick like as a focus.
Yeah.
That fabric. We are collecting a giant stash of all of our favorite Halloween fabric
To make an epic Halloween quilt.
that I'm gonna design. Hasn't been designed yet.
It would be fun because to do a sew along, like you did the Christmas one where it was scrappy, where they just picked from their scraps.
What do you like? Do you guys want to do like a Halloween quilt sew along this year?
Because we did the Christmas, which was, what was that one called?
The mystery quilt?
Yeah, what was that called?
Glad Tidings. So we did
Yeah.
the Glad Tidings mystery quilt last year. I do want to do a mystery quilt this year, and I was thinking Halloween. Like, what are your thoughts? Mystery quilts, or you
the
just want to do?
most Halloween quilt so far.
She does. She has a lot.
I have my Mannequin Simpson, and I need to hurry and decide because I want to have that done for
4th of July.
4th of July. So Lindsay needs to help me decide what pattern.
Yeah. So, do you guys?
Someone
How do you feel
said
about a
yes.
Halloween sew along? And do you want it mystery?
I think
mystery is so
for Halloween. And then that way they can pick from their like stash. I don't know. What do you guys?
Let us know what you think.
Everyone has a Halloween stash, right? Just kidding. I don't know.
I think that's the biggest, besides Christmas, those are my
Yeah.
biggest stashes. Well, my Bonnie and Camille and Corey Yoder, but that's a different story. Mystery sounds fun. Yeah, mystery.
I think a lap size, not huge.
Yeah,
like
do you-
a lap size type
Or do you
quilt.
want like a wall quilt or, I don't know. Let us know.
Halloween fabric is my biggest stash so far.
It's
our
so-
biggest right now. We got rid of a lot of Christmas recently. We had like de-stashed. Speaking of de-stashed, we did de-stash and we
Not a
have...
Halloween fan.
What?
That's okay.
What's happening? Just kidding. I love Christmas too.
It's funny because...
And 4th of July. I love 4th of July and Halloween are my two favorite holidays.
I love Halloween.
I love the spirit of Halloween and the spirit of the 4th of July. And that sounds weird because everyone's like, the spirit of Christmas. But I'm like, the 4th of July, it reminds me of like the Sandlot. Like I know that's like I love
the Sandlot.
I love that like fireworks and picnics and hanging out with your family in the sunshine and like water. Like I don't know.
I do love the 4th of July. My
She
birthday.
said those are my two favorites too.
My
I just love the
birthday
spirit of
is
them.
July 6th, so we usually always celebrate my birthday
Yeah.
during our 4th of
I've
July
not made
celebration.
a patriotic quilt. 4th of July.
Ooh, yes, 4th of July.
It'd be cute.
I have a lot of 4th of July fabric coming, you guys. Like, when I
Look.
say a lot, I mean a lot.
Yeah. I love 4th of July and fall. Me too.
Oh, fall.
Fall's one of my favorites.
And fall, I love, so I feel like there hasn't been a ton of fall collections in past years that I've like loved.
I love Squirrely Girl. That one was
Last
That
year-
was cute.
There was several that I loved. And this year, Sandy Gervais, she had her really pretty autumn line.
From Ivan's.
Oh, hi.
Yay.
Hi, Debbie. So what was I saying? Oh,
Fall
autumn.
lines.
Sandy Gervais, she did a fabulous fall line last year. She's doing one this year.
Isn't it a sister to it?
It's very, like, you could, like, combine both lines. So if you, like, stocked up on that line, you'll love this line.
I did get the fig tree fabric to make a Halloween quilt, but I have not found a pattern yet. I actually am collecting fig tree as well. And I want to make an epic fig tree Halloween quilt. That's on. So I'm saving my bundles from the past 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Did we order? I know we didn't love the greens in it. Did we order a bundle for me? I don't remember.
I don't remember if we ordered bundles, but Fig Tree has another, like, Halloween / fall. It's more fall line coming out this year.
Emily's all set with all her mannequins. I know it's bad.
She got her Mannequin Simpson out, and I was like,
it's like
girl,
cute.
like.
But I want to make an epic 4th of July quilt.
And their 4th of July, like, their palette is so pretty. And it's so, like, classic looking.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, we're going really off track everywhere.
Sorry, I wrote down what we want to talk about. Sweetwater Christmas fabrics, you guys. Their Christmas line this year, you are going to die over. I
don't remember. There was a lot of cute
and
Christmas.
they're tiny prints. I've kitted up 7 fall Halloween quilts in the gorgeous Fig Tree All Hallows Eve.
Right. We have a big.
I can't tell you how many of the it's the pumpkin pattern by the Pattern Basket using All Hallows Eve. I quilted for customers probably 10 to 15 of those quilts. I think everybody has one of those quilts. Yeah. And I want one. So I have saved stash for that.
I do have that. Is that the pattern I have? The book one?
No, that's Witch's Night Out.
I have Witch's Night Out. I've debated on doing, and then the ghost one that's...
Oh, Pattern Basket.
The ghost one.
The Pattern Basket with the ghost.
As well.
Adorable. Her patterns are so cute.
Yeah.
There was a question. How about a mystery quilt for Halloween or fall? That wouldn't be too hard, would it?
I think we might go that. I think we should go that route.
Yeah, well, definitely. You know how much I love Halloween. So, okay. So last weekend, Sweetwater Christmas. Yes, fabulous. Katie came down and she worked on a lot of cross stitching, and Emily and I
didn't have a lot.
I cannot cross stitch up here in the studio. I like to sit in my chair. So I'm like, let's sew something.
Someone said they want to make that pattern too.
Me too.
It's very
so
pretty.
Cute. So I was like, let's sew something, Emily. Let's make a project bag. And I've been wanting to make a patchwork bag. And I didn't have any pattern to go off of. I was just working from what was in my mind. So I started making mine. And I get almost all the way done, and I realize my lining, I sewed it wrong. And it was so depressing after that. I didn't want to unpick it.
She literally threw something. And
I did.
Hit me. Just kidding.
I didn't know. I was so mad because I'm like, I spent all this time sewing the patchwork, quilting the patchwork. And when I ripped out the stitches, I was getting really frustrated, and I ripped my fabric, and I'm like,
been there.
Mother, beep, beep, beep. And so Emily, she was like getting hers ready as I was sewing mine because she wanted to make it just like mine. So by the time, what was it? We stopped sewing up here around 11 or so, and then went downstairs and had a giant smorgasbord of air fryer food. Yeah.
Basically deep fried is what it is.
You guys, the air fryer is life-changing. Anyway, so do you want to show?
Oh, yeah.
So she made hers. Look at it. It is so cute. Completely quilted, lined, patchwork. Bonnie and Camille cuteness.
So cute. I can't wait to kit something and put it in here.
I binded it. She did everything else. do you want to show your workmanship on just, like, her stitches?
My first time quilting, too, on a machine.
Like,
I've never quilted on a machine before.
oh, my kind of girls. I love the patchwork bag. So cute.
And then this was quilted fabric we had. It has flowers on it.
You want to show the inside? It's completely lined.
It's the inside.
I'm so proud of her. I just told her what to do.
And I did it.
And she did it. And the only thing I didn't allow her to do was the binding because she's never done it and I want to use that for pictures. Do you guys want a pattern?
Thank you.
For this.
Thanks. Everyone's being so nice.
I know.
Wow. Look at all the comments rolling in. Just kidding.
They just love you, Emily. They do. I'm just so proud of her. Because this is when we, at the beginning, when she's like, Lindsay even said, I did something better than her.
Yeah.
Her patchwork
was better. Lindsay's was
looked,
a little wonky.
Mine ended up a little wonky. But I will say, we were sewing very late at night.
It was quite the funny night. I have never laughed. I was laughing so hard that night. I was crying and screaming. I'm a scream crier, laugher. Like, I was like, I think Brendan was like, what the heck is happening over there?
I'm having a hot flash.
It was hilarious. She was cracking me up, and I could not stop laughing that night. It was a fun night.
We had so much fun. We stayed up way too late every single night. And,
Aw, thanks.
we do love Emily.
And we love Mom and Katie. It's all fun.
And you have a binding foot. I do not have a binding foot. I
Your
use...
patchwork bag. Thank you, everyone. I'm so excited to kit something in this. I don't know what yet.
I am making it in many sizes. I think we used a mini charm pack, which we have a bunch of these. So
we'll probably list
the mini charm packs. I'm thinking several sizes because when I was looking at hers, I like that it's long because I think it'll be nice to do longer patterns put longer patterns in.
Yes, a tutorial. I also,
but I think I would like mine wide.
Yeah.
Like one row wider.
And you could have. I didn't use the yellows, right? There was yellow and orange. I did not use the yellow and orange and green in the charm pack.
It's 5x5 patchwork.
Who doesn't love red and blue? Yeah, so I used red, blue, and pink, and like the turquoise. I took out all the orange, all the green, and all... What? Yellow, orange, and green. I took those out.
We took out the yellow, orange, and green.
So you could make it bigger with the
one mini charm
all
pack.
of it.
What about spring bundles and chicks?
I love chicks.
We're gonna show something super cute, Tina. Just you wait. No, but I'll be making another one. I'll probably video it while I'm making it.
Yep.
Any other questions, comments about the patchwork bag?
Hello from Texas. Hi.
Hi. Are you thought out?
Yeah, I was like, I've actually wondered. I don't watch the news.
I don't watch the news either.
So I was like, have they warmed back up? Is it flooding? Like,
I follow a lot of Texans, I guess, on Instagram, and they said it's nice weather now, but
weird.
Like, what is the aftermath? Because I'm assuming all that snow melted really fast.
Yeah.
So it's pretty scary.
Yeah, that is scary.
Okay, so
bundle.
I curated this bundle the other day.
So cute.
I have been getting up, you guys. My alarm clock has been going off at 5:45, which I am not a morning person. Like, I'm not like cranky in the morning. I feel like I don't like waking up early. But I have found
El Paso, Texas. We didn't get a lot of snow, but we had no power outages here. We get the light weather. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, me too. So I normally, wake up around 7:30ish, 8 o'clock, and we start work at 9. Well, I was noticing I wasn't getting a ton done during the day because if I get distracted, but like somebody will ask me a question, like I'll need to answer certain things, and then it's like I'm completely
off track.
Yeah. So oh dang.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know a lot of people had burst pipes. Sorry. Anyway, so I've been getting up at 6, and it's been life-changing so far. I get so much done, and I curated this at 6 o'clock in the morning the other day. So it's all springy, like ginghams and dots, and it's so springy and
pretty.
cute. So last night,
bundle in the shop. I'll hold it while you grab the rest.
Oh,
it's an 11-piece fat quarter bundle. You can order it in fat quarter, half yard, or yard in our Etsy under kits or under bundles and pre-cuts.
So I wanted to sew something yesterday because since Mom is gone, there's a free sewing machine and I can get...
I mean, there's always a free sewing machine, but she likes sewing in Mom's spot.
I like sewing in this spot because it's right by the iron. Anyway, look at what it's purple.
So she used...
Don't act surprised.
She used these 3 out of the bundle. And then she's gonna make
this out of the bundle, Mom.
Are you gonna do the
This
light?
is out of the bundle. It's so cute and it's purple, but I cut fabrics out to do the pink version out of the same bundle. Perfect.
Do you have pink polka dot? Or are you gonna use this?
What? Purple? I know, right?
So she wants to do like a pink, but you don't have a pink dot.
Yeah, but I could use anything for that.
Yeah.
Make it scrappy. So out of this bundle,
you could do a turquoise.
You can do a pink one, a turquoise one, which I'm going to. This is my fancy flowers pattern.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to do 3 blocks. So I'm going to do the purple, which is a shocker, I know, but
it's
this
cute.
is Easter.
That's like lavender. Everyone
Easter.
likes lavender.
A purple, and then I'll have the blue and the pink. And it will be a table runner.
Yeah.
I know, right? Yes, turquoise.
Always.
But I was thinking an entire quilt would be amazing if you did each block with the gingham flower, the big petals, and then, yeah. The first stock of these bundles sold out like really fast. So we have more fabric coming. You better get one if you want one.
So springy. I need...
Yes.
So I don't have one thing in my house that's spring quilted.
I know.
I need to make some. So.
She's going to make a project.
Keep asking.
I think Joan is talking about the framed behind us. I think she's like a little bit behind.
We did show it.
We did show it. You'll see it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the bundle, if you want one, you better get one fast because...
Yeah. It's a good stasher. Ginghams are always fun to have, not only for quilting, but like cross-stitch finishes, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. It's a fabulous bundle.
Yeah.
Like you guys are going to... You'll use the fabrics.
Yeah.
Whether it's all in one project or adding to other projects. I feel like all of those fabrics are good stash builders. So, lastly, we released another new Rosewood Star in these pretty blues.
Lori Holt. I think we have a couple kits left. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 1000% sure.
So
I can't remember.
Yeah, I listed a couple more because we had some fabric left. But just imagine with me a rainbow quilt. So you would do your blocks monochromatic in rainbow order, like going diagonal.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites of hers. I have started a quilt. I don't know if you guys remember my black and white and gray. And I just need to get it done. I need to figure it out.
So I'm thinking all the colors
of the rainbow.
Yes.
Roy G. Biv. I have to say it in my head.
I have to say it in my head too. Roy G. Biv.
When I line up the fabrics, we're getting new shelving, and I want to do it all in
You
rainbow.
guys, I have a thread on my chest. I'm sorry. I am a quilter.
Super cute.
I still want to do a sew along with this block. It's just, I need more time. I need more time, you guys.
Not enough time in the world to quilt everything.
To make everything I want to make. We did have some questions about the gingham quilt of the month. So this month we did green. We're sold out. We restocked it twice. Yeah.
I have socks, everything.
I pulled out a thread out of her hair earlier today. It is a great block. I love it. Anyway, we had a bunch of questions. Oh, yeah.
You can talk first.
About what colors we're doing. So, we wrote them all down on a calendar. This said calendar has gone missing.
I think it's behind the desk.
You think it's behind? Are you going to look again?
We can't find our calendar with everything
and we
scheduled.
Literally scheduled everything.
But I also have it written down in a notebook, most of it, and I think Katie does. We have that night we were laughing our butts off. We have think tanks is what we call it, to where we think of new things to do and ideas, and
it was hilarious, you guys.
we were laughing our butts off. I think we were all delusional, but
because we were like so tired.
Yeah.
Anyway, the gingham. I can tell you next month is purple.
Yep. We're getting that ready to go and do, and
purple.
We've already done like a turquoisey blue one.
And then the next month will be it's like an ice blue with.
Very pretty.
So pretty. So pretty. Those are the next two I know for sure.
Yep.
So they're released on the I believe it's the second Friday of the month. So your best bet is to be ready to get one, because we sold out. We restocked the green gingham twice.
Yeah.
And it sold out very quickly both times.
I just have a comment. How cute would it be to have your quilt ladder in gingham rainbow order, like a red and then just go down? It is so pretty.
What a purple gingham. I think you'll need it. It's very pretty.
Yeah.
The purples.
I was like,
Look at me saying purple is pretty, but I mean, it is pretty.
It
It's just not my jam.
Pretty.
It's just not my jam, and I have nothing purple in my house.
Is there going to be a red one? We did a red one, but we're gonna do another. We might do another one for Christmas. We did a Valentine's red one. That was our first one.
That was in January. We did a red and a pink.
Please do gray, white, and black. I agree. Let's do it.
We picked one out, didn't we?
I don't remember. We need our calendar.
I know we picked out fabrics to do a black, gray Christmas one, because there was some lines.
I would want almost just neutral.
But a neutral, just an everyday, yes.
I'll make it.
We did have that on one of the months. We did. I just have no idea which month it was. Emily has some blocks to show. She's been doing the Riley Blake block challenge.
I caught up.
All right,
So I'll show
your
the
work.
first one again. So this was the first block, and I'm sticking with the palette. So it's going to be all this. This one was the bane of my existence, and I never want to sew this block again. I had done pick it, no joke, 4 times.
No, she's not wrong. She did. She literally.
And I ripped some of the fabric, and I just don't even care. So my quilt might fall apart. By the
It's
end
not
of this.
gonna. It's within the seam allowance. It's fine.
Yeah. And block number, this one was easy and I was so thankful. I did it so quickly.
I like that block. It's cute.
Yeah, super easy block.
That's like a 30-minute block or less. You could whip
Not
that
even.
up
It
like
didn't
15
even
minutes.
take me that long. So I'm really excited to
Is anyone else
see
sewing?
how this turns out. I've never done a block of the month. So
I like how you're
long.
sticking with that color
so
palette.
It goes it'll match my house. That's why.
So is anyone else sewing?
Do you want to hold that one up? So it goes in
I
this order.
sure will.
It almost reminds me of Jamaican though. Like, isn't that the Jamaican colors? Like,
It's more of a Kelly green, I feel like.
I was
This
like,
is a
kind
mint.
of looks Jamaican, like their flag or whatever. But I don't care. I think it's cute.
I think the Jamaican flag,
It's like
is like a
yellow
Kelly
too. I don't know.
green.
It just gave me that vibe.
it is going to be pretty. Honestly, I think that's all we have to talk about today.
I've seen the first two. What?
The first 2 blocks, I think.
So this is free. It's the Riley Blake Block Challenge. You can follow the hashtag and see everyone's progress. Had a ton of likes on mine. I was like, wow. This never happens. Just kidding.
You guys should follow Em on Instagram. She's posting all
I
of her
try,
stuff
so
all
I've been
the time.
posting lately my quilting, my cross stitching, and my reading. That's like my main goals right now. I want to do 21 books in 2021, 21 quilt projects, 21 cross stitch projects for 2021. And I want to save $2,021. That's my other goal, which I don't really post about, but I'm all about goals.
Yes,
So,
she is. And she's really good about keeping her goals.
sometimes. Those health goals just are really difficult for me.
Me too. Okay, I think that's all we have for today. If you
Yeah.
guys have any questions, go ahead and comment below too.
Yeah.
And we usually go on there about every other day to reply to comments, messages. So, was there anything else we needed to talk about?
We're almost to 2,000
Yeah, like and
subscribers.
subscribe.
So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the red subscribe button. I know if you press the like button, that helps push us up on the list of search engines.
I hope we were fun. I'm a little bit tired.
I'm tired
being
too.
up since 6, so I'm not as lively today, I feel like, but that's the toll or the price I pay
Yeah.
for getting up so early. So we will see you guys next week. Will be our live floss tube. Maja will be back, and
All things cross stitch.
maybe Katie will be here. We're not sure.
We're hoping.
We're hoping so she
She
can.
has a lot to show.
she-
She's a busy bee.
You guys are always fun. Oh, thank you. We try to be. So next week, come join us for the live floss tube, and don't forget about the block of the month. All that information will be in the next week's newsletter. So be sure to subscribe to the newsletter so you get all that information. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye. I always forget what to push. Oh, the X.